Hi everybody. Today I've been looking every few hours. The bees were demonstrating some swarm behavior. I'm sure queens have hatched, but the reason I'm showing this video right here is the bees are on one side and the apiaries on the other, but this is some of the beauty that we have here. And this is our creek, and I wanted to capture some of this for you. But we're still in the bee business, and I wanted to show as well the beauty of nature and how bees are so important, because none of these trees, these green things, even these mosses here and some other would be here had it not been for the pollination of the bee. This is blog number 9. We're going to be talking about queen emergence, a mated queen. We're expecting that right now, but we're not really sure. Now, I started this blog with the creek and the beauty of the creek, but the importance of bees in nature. But right now, we should have 2 mated queens. Unfortunately, we didn't get the actual mating with the tornado of bees or whatever, but do we have enough drones? How big is her abdomen? We're going to be looking at that. So let's see how full they are. And okay.
All right, we are now doing this, Tom. Make sure you speak up very loud.
Okay, well, I'm going to try to speak up because I know that I haven't in the past. We're trying to make queens naturally. We would make them like this with the queen cells. You see the cell on the top, it's much bigger, and we would put a cell in there and then some royal jelly around it. Something that good did happen this week is we got foundation. So all of that ugly wax we can start taking off, but we do want to keep it. And of course we do have our sugar feeder and our sugar over here. So we're ready to do that too. But what we're going to do right now is we are going to inspect for queens. Now, if you look over here, go ahead and look over there. We're actually doing this too late during the day because the worker cells have gone in, and let me get a little bit more. The worker cells have come in. Now I ask you, could any wax moths get in there? I think they'd have a tough time, wouldn't they? So that's what we want. We don't want a little space at night because that's when they'll come out. So let's get into this. Oh, it's stuck. Ah, okay, that's good.
Where would you like for me to stand?
Maybe right behind me here. Okay, so we saw the face. Now we don't want them to get riled, so let's push them down a little bit. Doesn't take much, but you're going to see we have a lot of bees there. One of the problems we're going to have in doing this is that we've got so many bees, but we are looking for a mated queen. It's heavy. They got sugar. Can we see this? I can hardly see it. Okay, we're looking for a mated queen, and I don't see one there. We have a queen cell here, but 2 of them. They're open, but they don't look good. Now we always go around and we kill what we don't like.
Is that lava? There's white stuff in there, babe. Isn't it? Oh,
No.
That's honey. That's honey?
No.
Okay.
We're just going to go right to the middle because we know, well, let's just show the people here that there are plenty of bees here. And of course, there's some pollen in there, but mostly sugar. We do not expect her to be. Oh, wait a minute, what is this? Let's come back to this, but there's a very large drone there, if not a mated queen. We don't expect her to be mated well, but let's put her back here, if it's her, and let's continue to look. We expected to see her somewhere in the middle. She should stand out fairly well. I see pollen, but they're mostly filling it up with honey. I do not see her. Okay, let's go a little further. We should see some of these big cells open. Remember, we had quite a few. Now we needed drones. You remember, there's a swarm queen. Don't want that. I don't see her there. Now this is, I think, where we saw her, or before, or the cells. No, I don't see any cells. If that was her in the first frame, it wasn't a very well mated queen. Let's continue here. Well, we surely don't have much. We have a queen cell emerged here. Not very good one. Honey. Okay. Even a virgin queen. There's an emerged cell here.
Mm-hmm.
That may have been her. Poorly mated queen. But we must recall, this is the middle of summer. We're not doing it at the right time. Let's go back again and take a look. I don't see her. I don't see any cells. I don't see any cells. This is where she was, I believe. There were several. Yeah, that's a burr queen again. And here's one here. I'm surprised. Okay, here we've got something open there.
Well, I think you did that when you went back through it the first time.
I don't see a virgin queen, and I don't see her. Could that be that poor queen there? Let's give it a little more smoke. That must have been her in this first frame.
Are you going to put an extra frame in this one?
I am. This looks more like a drone. It's farther see for the sweat on me.
Well, imagine what it would have been like at 100 degrees out. At least it's down to normal. Well, did she hatch? That's the thing. Did you see where a queen hatched? Huh?
Yes.
Okay. So there is a queen in there. We just can't find her yet.
Okay, well, let's go ahead. We're going to put another frame in here. Here we got one right here.
So which one are you going to put the feeder
1,
in?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We might put it in there.
Well, if you do that, you're going to have to take that out because you got another thing to go in.
Okay, let's get into this other one. They'll be all right for right now.
Just going to leave it open?
Well,
Maybe she's right there. In the midst of all of those bees. Woo! Oh, she did. She fell.
there's a drone right there.
Sorry, I'm not paying attention. I think I would cover them up. No? You're going to leave it open?
For right now, yeah.
Okay. You need to smoke them down if you're going to put the top on, babe.
Yeah, I believe so. Look at this piece of plastic here.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not even paying attention.
I will put this on it.
Don't mash those on the side.
I'll put it on slow. Okay.
So we do know that they hatched, correct?
We know they hatched.
Okay.
They look like they're ten. Could they have eaten up where the wax was? I thought there were more than that. So, I'm sorry, folks. Let's take a look in here. I believe there were 3 in here. The entrance, you remember in this one, we went ahead, if you want to get around the back or close to me. Let's see what's happening here. Again, we needed drones. And as you can see, they're not all the way to the top. So we might just go ahead and put this back on the other. Whoa, not very many bees. Did this swarm out?
I probably went back home.
Nothing. Nothing.
This is the one you was going to put the sugar water in.
Yeah. Nothing. Nothing. I'm doing this quickly, I know. Okay, here we go. We might have something in here. Let's take a look.
Honey.
There aren't very many bees in here. I don't see a queen cell either. Okay. Not very many bees.
There's a queen cell.
There's a queen cell up here and a queen cell down there.
Are you killing it?
No, that's hatched.
Oh.
We have a drone there. It might be down on the bottom. Show a picture of down on the bottom there. You see all those bees on the bottom? Honey. Honey. Okay, nothing. So what are we going to do here? Just leave it alone and make a no, this was here. No, it wasn't. This
So are you going to put the feeder here? Or what?
Yeah, I think so.
You're gonna, is all of this pretty good wax? So you're going to put the feeder right here on the next one?
I'll put the feeder back. I know I said I wouldn't get into that, but they're going to be able to fill it up. So,
No, are you going to put the sugar feeder?
yeah, that's why I left it open.
What are we
Don't do
doing
that.
now, Tom?
Well, I want to shake some bees off into it first. Okay.
Out.
Come over here. All I'm going to do is set
I know what, I can see you really good from here.
Okay. You can see
Just
me
talk
really good.
loud.
There are a lot of bees here. So when we get into this, we probably need some smoke near us. I'm going to set this back on there and let them build. There are lots of cells that don't have any honey in them. So this queen here, you can see a lot of bees here. We'll go ahead and set this back on here.
Okay. So you're pretty sure a queen wouldn't been up there in that top one?
Oh yeah, there's a queen in here.
No, I mean the one you just took off. You're pretty sure she would just be down and below. I guess.
Let's take one more look over in here. I may just combine these two. Well, I can't because God can't do it.
Sorry.
This is a strong colony, right?
So what are we doing?
It's an 8-framer. I can't put a 10-framer on it.
You know what? Why don't we have that for another video?
Okay.
Why don't
What we'll do next time is combine these two colonies to a 10-framer. But right from now, we have a pretty unsuccessful mating, or at least we couldn't find her. She may be there. So, going back here, how many bees are they worth, sugar water? Let's go ahead and give it to them. I'm sorry, folks, I'm trying to make a decision here. Maybe we'll just make a community feeder.
All right. So I do believe that he could be finished doing this. I do not know what he's trying to do right now. But
there are two little bees in there to bother fooling with. They don't deserve the sugar water. So what we're going to do is we're going to let these two bigger hives dominate
Sorry.
as we go ahead and make a community feeder, and we'll be able to see them every day. So here we go. We're going to put it out in the field here. And we will come back. Let me get some more frames. Ugly frames, I know. That's good, Brent, showing them the bees. Well, I try to take care of this. I was going to put the community feeder in the weaker hive, but it's so weak that we are going to combine it. But right from now,
Why can't we just shake them all off over here in the other one?
well, that's one of the problems. You see, I used an 8-framer there.
No, I said, why couldn't we just put them all over here and just shake them off?
I want to keep it strong.
Okay. He still
That's
doesn't
a good
understand.
question. Why don't I just shake these bees off to equal
No.
this one?
Mm-mm. Why don't you take these and just shake them in here, since there's so little of them?
We'll do that next frame.
All right.
Let's get some
Let's
sugar
put your
water.
sugar in there and let's
There
get
it
back
is.
to the house.
Okay. So here the night before, we probably should have done this in the morning because the raccoons might get it. Maybe they won't. So again, let's say we've either had unsuccessful matings, or she's down walking around in the bottom. We did see a poorly mated something. I think that was a queen. But at this point, next video, we're going to go ahead and combine the hives and get them ready for winter. Okay.
If you like his video, give him a thumbs up.
And subscribe.
All righty.
And talk to me or out in the internet or